So I just want to say props props to this particular small town in Canada, okay? There is a town council in Canada that is refusing to swear an oath of allegiance to King Charles, and it's causing a bit of a kerfuffle. And you know what? Hats off to them. I hope they persist. I hope they refuse to bend the knee, because this it's kind of based, kind of great. The council of a town in Canada's Yukon Territory has been locked for weeks in bureaucratic standstill after its members refused to swear a mandatory oath of allegiance to King Charles, citing the Crown's tarnished relations with Indigenous peoples in the region. The standoff, which threatens to cost them their seats, reflects a complicated view of the country's head of state, who lives thousands of miles away and increasingly serves as a reminder of a history of violence and broken promises. And this is this is Dawson City. And like, you know what? Yeah, nah, fuck them. You don't swear allegiance to a king. The king doesn't do shit for Canada. You don't have to swear allegiance to him, especially if you're refusing to swear allegiance on behalf of Indigenous people in Canada. Let's go. Let's see here. In mid-October, residents of Dawson City, notorious as the birthplace of the sour toe cocktail, which included a mummified human toe. Not not Dawson City's finest moment. Not not their finest moment. Don't judge them on that. I what no, that's what it literally says that in the article right here. Voted to replace the town's mayor and council, turning the page on an administration gripped by scandal and legal wrangling. Screech, thank you for the
I'm
$5
16
dono.
minutes behind Levant. But fun fact, Ada Lovelace created the math behind programming.
True, Screech, thank you for the $5 super chat. And that's true. Ada Lovelace made the first computer program where, like, if you they've done this. If you like run it in a computer, like it does function, which is kind of crazy that she invented the first computer program despite there not being mechanical computers. Anyway, that's really neat. Also, 13 more subs. Let's go. Now, but since then the council has been in procedural limbo. Quote, "We can't do anything legally required of us, so we are sort of kind of council, and I'm sort of kind of the mayor." The mayor-elect Stephen Johnson told Canadian Press. It's a bit of a sticky situation. Under Yukon's Municipal Act, elected officials are required to take the oath of allegiance and an oath of office. But shortly before the incoming council was due to take office, Councillor-elect Darwin Lin, a member of the Turondak Hwench-in First Nation, I'm sorry for butchering that, told colleagues he wasn't comfortable pledging allegiance to the crown due to its troubled history with Indigenous peoples. Councillors took the oath of office on the 5th of November, but have refused to swear or affirm that they will be faithful and bear true allegiance to His Majesty King Charles III and his heirs and successors according to law. Johnson said the council decided to refuse the oath of allegiance in solidarity with Lynn, acknowledging a colonial history of displacement for the peoples living and using the lands for generations before the arrival of settlers. Honestly, based as hell. Like, not only did this one guy stand firm in his conviction, but everyone else on the town council was like, yeah, we're gonna stand with you. This is great. This is great. Amazing stuff. Let's see here. This is okay, this is kind of a cucked take. This is being done with no disrespect to His Majesty King Charles, and also we're not doing this to go, rah, rah, look at us, to poke everybody across Canada to get rid of the crown, Johnson told the press. It was just something we wanted to do together to show solidarity in what we do here in this town. Which, look, if you're gonna refuse to swear allegiance to him, you should maybe not call him His Majesty. That down with the honorifics, up with the guillotines. I mean, just in case King Charles tries to come and settle things personally. I think it's great. Apparently, Quebec in 2022 passed legislation ending elected officials' required oath to King Charles. It seems like it's time Yukon did the same. Just throwing that out there. Come on, go anti-monarchist. You know you want to. Anyway, I thought this was a great story. I'm always down to talk about I'm always down to talk about uh people refusing to acknowledge or pay respect to monarchs, because you know what? No one should be a monarch and no one should be a billionaire. And frankly, the sooner we get rid of respect for both, the better off our world will be.